members of the Citizens Council. I am a simple soldier, and as a soldier, I see things simply. I don't say all humans are evil simply because their skin is white. No! But our great lawgiver tells us that never will the human have the eighth divine faculty for being able to distinguish between evil and good. The only good human is a good human!
I'm just being honest.
I don't know how to hog that, people. Well, when I hog that, you don't want to believe it. How? How can I pay child support? How can I work? How can I get paid? This ain't not about me. How can I take care of my kids? How can I work? How can I get paid?
At this point, we briefly pause the interview to give Kelly a moment.
I'm getting a flashback to all these Stephen J. Canal movie TV shows. Riptide! Thank you, Dr. Ben.
Yeah! This art is just so freaking crazy and just like so, like this is the epitome of like underground comics to me. I think I love it. I think it is so cool. I don't know, just the certain things like when she's walking away and she just has this big ass with
look at that big ass, look at that big juicy booty, this Latina
with her twisted deformed arm looking over her shoulder. I love it so much. It's almost Ted McKeever-ish in a way. I don't know, it's like Beavis and Butthead unmet. How do you like that? I don't know, but it's so cool. Like there's just something very compelling and just, I love his stuff. I'm a fan. Great storyteller, just totally, as I've said before, the epitome of like underground indie comics. Right there, Dr. Ben Anthony. Such great, color choices and just, I don't know, I'm with it. Inimitable, I love it. I love the color scheme you chose here, and this looks so good. Good job, Dr. Ben.
Love it.
For you 90s stoners out there.
This just felt... Yeah, this stuff I really like too. I love underground stuff, and this side of the book tried to bring a lot of that feel into it, and I really appreciate it.
Wow. Yeah, that's Dr. Ben again, man. He had been away from comics for a long time, and now he's back. He's got these crazy colors.
Yes, I like.
Really great work. And some of it's like meta too, it's got talking about Brubaker, Sean Phillips. This is like he is in this. He's the guy with the chops and the bald head there in the top right. So
that's the Broob.
Yeah, his hat. Yeah, does Broob know about this? He would love this.
I don't know.
You can get $500 for the original art if that's on Bristol board out of Brubaker.
Dr. Ben is just yelling, "You're wrong" at caps. All right, but here's my larger point.
Yes. I gotta give Dr. Ben some props real quick. Thick Comics, because when he wrote to me, I think sometime last year about because I write comic reviews and stuff like that in between everything, and he hit me up, was like, you should do something like do like a interview thing or like I don't know, join the Comics Journal or something, right? And I kind of just took those words to heart and just kept going for it. So, Tony, I'll be interviewing you very soon down the road.
Yeah? Well, me and the Lord, we got an understanding.
We're on a mission from God.
All right, folks, here we are. It's a beautiful day. Atlanta Comic Books, friendly, favorite neighborhood, Dr. Ben, here to tell you all about the controversy. The big kerfuffle, the big Black Panther. Look at that. Lily White. White now. This is the world to come. Fantastic, fantastic. Anyways, let me what are we doing, guys? I'm trying to get back in the swing. I took a little bit of time off from streaming, you know, had some family issues going on, this and that, you know, different things come up. But very close to the launch, my own crowdfunding comic, Let's Get, a goth true crime comics. The link for that is the first thing in the direct description below, and then I'll put it in a comment too, in case you're watching this later or whatever. And there's also links to my eBay store where you can get copies of Babies from Hell, a collection of illustrations of different Jack the Ripper characters and scenes as published in the Ripperologist magazine. So all that's in the links below. And till then, let me flip the thing around here. Like, let's get, let us get. I did it. Let's get focused here on the comic books. We're really all about here. I kind of got thrown off a little bit too, because like just as I was about to go live, I looked in like one of the shows that I like to watch that like never comes on started, like a live show on the YouTube. I was like, oh. Well, okay. I'm like, well, I'll have to watch it later. Can't change it now. Okay, so this is this came out like a couple weeks ago. The second issue is supposed to be out July 13th or something. And this is it's called The World to Come. I don't know if I should start off like the Marvel Knights thing. Apparently was like an imprint that Marvel had. Well, let me make sure. Oh shit! I should make sure that the dang volume is even working. Hold on, just a second. Yeah. Okay. So anyways, the Marvel Knights thing was like an imprint that Marvel had back in like the early 2000s that they've kind of continued a little bit. Oh, nice. Gray cloudy day says penis. Thank you. Penis, white savior. Oh, and shout out to Reverend Self-Destruct in the chat. And a gray cloudy day, of course. So crisp and clean. Thank you. So anyway, the Marvel Knights was an imprint that was like a little bit more serious, a little bit more you know, like had better, a bit higher caliber like creators, Joe Quesada being one of them, and this Christopher Priest, and they had a Black Panther project, a Black Panther comic back then. I think it was like volume 2, volume 3. It's volume 3 is what it was considered, right? There's actually, you could get collections of it. The first 4 issues are illustrated by Mark Texeria, so that's like, I ordered a copy because it's like that's what I'm saying. Like I've read this and it is really interesting. It feels like it'd be better like in a graphic novel format. Like this is supposed to be a 6-issue series. I don't know if it says that on here anywhere, but that's what I've heard. But anyways, it feels like it'd be better as kind of like a graphic novel, but it should be interesting to watch it like be pieced out like this, because you know the first issue, like I said, it's controversial. Everyone was upset because you know this is the Black Panther, and it starts off Malima Wajua. My Wakandan is not real up to date, so pronunciations might be off. It's the Republic of Wakanda, 16 years after the world to come, right? And this is the old Black Panthers, T'Challa, right? The one that we know, sitting on the throne. And self-destruct is right. I mean, that is like, yeah, I mean, for like the opening image, and pair it with like the text on the other side, part 1, the death of kings. You're just like, oh shit! It sets you up like, oh shit, there's gonna be some kind of epic. You know, I mean, Joe Quesada, anyways, he doesn't do a lot of projects like drawing, and this is him drawing. You know, he was the editor-in-chief for Marvel for what, 10, 12 years or whatever, maybe longer. I mean, he's been on top of just being like, Joe Quesada. He's an amazing artist. But I mean, that's how it just starts off, as this image of him on the throne. I mean, he's not doing well. He doesn't look. And you flip the page, and that's exact. You know what I mean? Like, I like that it's just the first thing you see is like him, then on the ground, and this is, it's almost like you're reading it backwards, almost, because you flip the page. And like I said, that's the most prominent thing, is like now you see him like laying on the ground. Oh shit. And like as your eye kind of like goes over to the left as you flip the, you know what I'm saying? Like you turn it, and that's the first thing you're seeing. And your eye comes over to here, and it's just kind of like explaining like what you're seeing almost. And it's, of course, Black Panther has died. Right. The king is dead. And then this next bit. This is the other thing, is it kind of like jumps around, like it's setting up like the larger story that the series is going to tell. So like it goes to this, this is over in Oklahoma, which I've got to read these earlier Black Panther stories in this to find out if this is all. I know it has something to do with obviously the guards, the Dora Milaje, which I can explain. Been reading all of this stuff, right? Trying to understand the lore, right? These the Dora Milaje are like his guards, and they are the Black Panther is like the king of Wakanda, right? It's a tribal country, and one of the things he came up with, T'Challa did. It might be, that's what I'm saying. It might be in this last Christopher Priest thing. I think that is like that's when he introduced the Dora Milaje here. But the idea is that they're made up of like a warrior princess from each of the tribes, right? They're all sent because he had to choose a queen, right? He's the king of the country. He's got to choose a queen. Whichever tribe gets the queen is obviously going to be favored. So you know what I'm saying? It started creating strife. He's got to rule all these people, keep everybody in line. They got vibranium stuff, So he's like, well, shit, this is what I'm going to do. They're all like my bride, and but they don't like do stuff. I guess they're just like his like close assassin bodyguards or whatever. It's hard. That's what I'm saying. Like, how I read. It's not so good, but I thought it was pretty smart. I was like, oh, well, shit. Okay. So like one of them from each of the tribes. That way they're all, each of the tribes has to kind of like prove themselves. Kind of like, like the United Nations. Like if we were trying to prove ourselves to the United Nations for some reason, which we're not, but we'd send like, each country would send like their best people to be like, or the Olympics. There you go. That's a better example. Well, when the Olympics, send your best people. So like all the tribes, they send like their best like lady warriors or whatever to be his private guard. And they're all just like badasses, right? So that's Carnegie, Oklahoma, 16 years after the world to come. So this is like the same time as him dying, right? And we see that they're going and they go and find this old guy. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand who this guy is, but they're worried about fascism. Fascism must be resisted. Wakanda never. Kill me if you will. Although stern talking to will work just as well, I assure you. My army will never surrender. Like, it's just like, oh shit. You know, because like one of the things I've thought about, like with Wakanda and the Avengers and all that, is like that's like a whole like different nation, and like Tony Stark's just like doing deals with them and everything. Like, there's got to be all kinds of like ethics violations there. But this old guy here, just every time he shows up, he still starts telling some kind of story, and I'm not really sure. That's what I'm saying. I can't really figure out who he is yet. But he explains all the stuff about Wakanda. Warrior Falls. This is the Republic of Wakanda 8 years before the world to come, right? And this shows this is the last time T'Challa and his son fought, right? And it's talking about they keep calling he has the leadership of the most advanced civilization on Earth, built around a mountain of the most powerful metal on the planet. It was routinely decided by whoever had the best right cross, because like the tribal cultures, like whoever was the king could be challenged by other people that had like a claim to the throne or whatever. And so that is this is the last time he saw his son. Where does it say his name? Because like he's got a name. It's like Taiketo or something. What the hell's the kid's name at? Because this is 8 years before the world to come, right? So, and I'm not even quite sure. Is it just referring to the comic series? It's so bizarre. Like that's what I'm saying. Trying to understand this. Been reading it, watching the movies, looking up the stuff, watching just jump to the action. That's what I'm saying. Like where's the this is how it ended up before, right? Was him and his son. And here we go. Silence, Katema. You are my son. Because he's like, he beat him, and he was like, he went and saved him because he threw him off the waterfall and he was going to drown. He jumped down there, and separate. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's very odd. Like he goes down there and he saves him from drowning, brings him back up, and this is his son, right? So T'Challa goes down there, saves his son. And he's like, okay, look, put this up there so you guys can actually read it. Cleric, the challenge is finished. Untrue, my lord. You are no king, so long as your challenger still breathes. Does the challenger yield? He does. he sputters. He does not. The king saves to shame me. Silence, Katema. You are my son. I am your tool. Pawn in your war with the clerics. Were I truly your son, soul of your soul, you would have honored me with death. So that's what I'm saying. They've been fighting forever. Him and his son. Been going back and forth, right? Like I said, this was this is how it ends up, is that he beats him. You know, this is his son. He comes back now. He beats him in this fancy new mask. But it's like it's 8 years before was the last fight, so he's been like training and stuff, and like T'Challa's just been getting old. But I mean, gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Blame who you will. Blame who you will, traitorous lord. This destiny is your doing, set in motion. Before I could even walk, I am king now. Kanda. It's mine. Look, now he is this white guy. It's like I don't know why he didn't do that. Like, why didn't he like show me he was white like during the fight? What wasn't he like fighting him and like, guess what? You're gonna lose the country and it's gonna be mine, and you know, I'm an Aryan Brotherhood or whatever he is. Like, like everyone's like, he's blonde. And actually, I think he does have. Is his eyes supposed to, his eyes could be blue there. It's hard to. Looks like there's a little hint of blue in his eye. That's possible. I don't know. It's weird. And everyone is immediately like, well, he is immediately saying that he is the villain. It's like, well, how do we know? Maybe he's got a point. Like I said, this is the first issue. This kind of gives like another more detailed examination of the lore, and it sticks with this kind of. It's almost kind of like it's supposed to be like poetry or something, because it's all like or like war poetry, because it's all like year one of the world to come. Then it's 5,600 years before the world to come. Then it's 100 years before. Then it's 51 years before. And it's going through all this history or whatever. It's interesting. Well, and this is the part too, which I think is relevant. 49 years before the world to come, King T'Challa accepts an invitation to the United States, joining the Avengers team in order to better observe the paranormals and discern their motives. Then 43 years before the world to come, and this is that if you watch the movies, there's this Inspector Ross or Agent Ross or whatever. It's the guy that was Bilbo in The Lord of the Rings and in Arthur in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That guy. He's like his official escort for the State Department or whatever. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's kind of like almost like a political, like spy thriller kind of thing is what it makes me think of. Like I said, there's where did it show? Yeah, this is the old series, or the original series from back in like early 2000s, written by the same Christopher Priest with Mark Texeira drawing it. I think he only draws like the first 4 issues, so right, I gotta check. I'm checking it out. You gotta pick them up. You can all this stuff you can find on eBay, your local comic shop. You know what I'm saying? Like comics are just, it's so crazy. They're everywhere. You can find them. All you gotta do is just look. You can find them. So, anyways, that's I like it. I think it's interesting. They're making like a big deal of it, sort of, I guess. They're talking in the back here, like read the other stuff, which, I mean, I suppose you always want to tell people to read your other comics. But this seems like more so than normal. It seems like they're like putting more into it. Like, I guess it has more of like an epic feel to it. So I think that's interesting. Ray says, I bet by the end someone black will be back, like ACDC. Yeah, that is, I feel like I'm setting myself up for heartache, because it's like I saw this and I was like, wow. Like I always thought the Black Panther was kind of cool, I just felt like I couldn't like him, you know what I mean? Because he was black, and people would be like, you can't like black, you don't like him. Like seeing this, I was like, well, shit. A white guy could be the Black Panther. That could be me. If I shaved off my mustache, maybe if this guy grew a mustache and also started losing his hair really bad, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be me. It'd be like I was, King of Wakanda. Why, I guess I'd have to. I'm not a fighter though, so I'd probably wouldn't be good for trying to defend the throne, but I guess maybe you'd get technology stuff to do all that. I don't know. I like too in the back here that they have all these little extra shits going on, all the spiders and symbiotes. I don't read Spider-Man, but I like that they're talking about it, and they have like little checklists. Gamma corner, is he spider or is he symbiote? Or is he neither? I like that. Fun stuff. Oh, there's a variant. Oh, that's one of the variants for this is a Spider-Verse variant. Yeah, that's what I'm saying with this Marvel Knights world is like I said, there's like there's the whole rest of the Marvel universe is there. You know, the M&Ms are there, I believe. An odd ad to end the book with. The world to come, M&Ms. This is Taketo's mom or whatever. It's going to tell you the next issue will be about Black Panther and his white son's mom, how they met or something. Yeah. So, anyways, what else is this thing here? Who knows? It's kind of like Death of Superman. Eventually, they brought him back. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying too. Is like it's like this other. It's like the Marvel Knights universe, so it's a different universe than the. I don't know. It's a different universe than the 616. Is that what it is? Back. Oh no! Gray just foretold the Back in Black issue. Well, you heard it here, folks. You heard it here first, folks. It is what is this? June 26th. Gray is saying that they're going to bring back Black Panther to a black man instead of me. But no, it's not me. It's just instead of Takedo. I don't know. He beat it. He looked like he was. He looked like the Black Panther here. He's got the helmet. He's got the helmet, and he's got claws and stuff. He's beating up other guys in the waterfall. I don't know. What else? Takedo. No, no, it's what the heck is it? I thought it was Takedo, but I think it's Katima. Katima, that's what it is. Excuse me. Katima. Yeah. It's also kind of odd. It's not quite clear, like when I was reading through this again just now, I was like, wait a second, is this actually? Oh, okay, that's what it was. Okay, yeah, so this is the fight. This is the fight of him at the end. This isn't like from 8 years earlier, or this is 8 years earlier, but it's it's confusing. With the time jumps around like that, I guess I'm more confused than normal with trying to read things. But that's what I'm saying. I feel excited about it. Like I don't get too excited about comics. Like I'll check them out or whatever, but I'm actually like, oh, this is actually it's like really interesting. I want to check it out now. Like I said, like oddly I had gotten I'd gotten this. This was at Ollie's, like $9. But this is volume 2 of the that Marvel Knights series, written by the same guy, Christopher Priest. And but that's what I'm saying. I had gotten this before even knowing about that. Like I saw it there, and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna look up Black Panther. That's a good. I think that's Killmonger, I think. Oh, Flip City's here too. Is Flip City doing like? Is that an Australian hello? Good day, Ben. Reverend Self-Destruct and Great Fun Day. Oh, and I was like, Hello Kitty. I was like, well, I suppose Black Panther could be considered a cat. But call him a kitty or call him Hello Kitty. But here he is with Moon Knight running around. But yeah, it's definitely interesting because like when you go back and look at like his first appearance, the first appearance of Black Panther was in Fantastic Four when it was Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. And like the initial introduction of him was that, Black Panther was this king from Wakanda, and Wakanda is this crazy land, this country that's like hidden. In the initial ones, they had it like hidden underneath the jungle, like the jungle would like slide open, and it was like all underground. But I mean, I guess it was kind of, I can't remember if they had holograms in that too, because I think that's what it is now. It's holograms. Here he is with a leopard. Yeah. and then that's the other thing is it makes me think of the weird dreams I've had about cats and stuff. Because I think it's supposed to be that he gets his powers from Bast, the Egyptian goddess of cats. I think. I'm not really sure. I'm just going to go with I think that is what Black Panther does. So I don't know. Then sometimes like this seems like, to me, this looks like the kind of art that and it's not even the art, it's like the coloring, I think. It's like the coloring is too, like feels like plastic or something. But it's not like the earlier bits, like the coloring here is good, right? Like this is all pretty, starting to veer into the plasticky look. But then over here, it's just getting too. That's sometimes when I get comics. Oh man, why is he got like a skull necklace on? Is the Black Panther a goth? Shit. Yes, I think the Black Panther is a goth too. Hell yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's like I feel like it's his well, I was telling Self-Destruct the other day that it's like I understood cosplay now. I was like, oh shit, that could be me. I could be fighting Iron Man and Quasar or whoever this is, kicking ass with my big skull necklace on. Like, that's me. Okay, I get it. You know what I mean? Like I was like, now I understand cosplay. I mean, that is entirely me. Like if I was running around in a superhero world, that could be me. Cool skull jewelry and like, just leaving Iron Man in my dust. Like, fuck out of here. No one ever smokes weed. Leave me alone. Like. So that's what I'm saying. Reading this like spur of the moment purchase of the world to come. Well, no, because I already had this other thing too. I don't know, man. I like these comic books, is what I'm saying. I even tried watching the Ironheart series last night. I know a lot of people are saying that they don't like it, but it's also like a lot of the people that say they don't like everything. Like what's his Nerdrotic, right? Nerdrotic and all those guys, the Geeks and Gamers, Gary and Eric, all of them would be the ones complaining about Ironheart. You know what I mean? Like, when I agree with those, if I find myself agreeing with those people, I'm like, well, let me rethink this for a second. Like that's, I don't know. That's not that I can't agree with them, but just you know what I mean? Like if you find yourself agreeing with Gary Nerdrotic about something, like Stop for a second. I'm not saying you have to change your mind just because you agree with Gary Negrotic, but like, think to yourself, is this, you know what I mean? Like, is that right? I agree with that guy. Yeah. So anyways, that's what I'm saying. Comics are fun. I'm going to see if, I think my other show is still, oh, you know what? How about, you know what? I could pull it up actually. Well, let's do that. Yeah, hang on. You know what? Let's do that. Okay. I'm going to pull up my history over on this one. I'll share it. Well, no, I don't want to force you guys to watch. I think they've done anyways. I can't even tell anymore. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I try to watch things all of a sudden in the middle of this and try to figure out. I'm just going to get more confused than I am already. Well, anyways, maybe I can do... well, what would I do? I guess I would share. Oh, that's what I could do. Yeah. Hold on. I can share. I can't even figure out where the heck that is. What the hell am I doing? I'll share the eBay thing. That's what it is. Oh, wait. No, hold on. I got to share it into a private window. I'm sorry, guys. If I share it into a normal one, it'll bring up like sales stuff. There we go. Okay. Hold still. Here we go. I gotta move this window. Thanks for hanging in here, guys. Definitely. Emo's here. What's up, Emo? Yeah. So yes, this is just eBay. I was trying to find the link for my StreamYard thing. Not the StreamYard, the Indiegogo. That's what I was thinking. But then I got confused. That's what I'm saying. Too much. I need to start setting up my links I can pull up beforehand. I think that might be the way to do it. But yeah, so this is Babies from Hell, like I said. Pull up, does that bring up the gallery? We'll see. Does it? Couldn't even tell. Yeah, it did. Fantastic. Think. Already stolen. What's that? The description dork. Yeah, no, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. Shit. Okay. How do I get to the other one? Hold on. It's in the description for the video. That's right. That is right. Fuck. Okay, how do I get... Well, anyway, so this is... You can see the... just crashing out on my own live streams. It's the best way to do it. Just... is it there? There. Oh my God. Making a new tab. Share this one. That's what I wanted to share. Oh my dear. Okay. The if you look directly below the video, there's a link leading over to the Indiegogo campaign for Let Us Get Relaunch. It's the same comic that was up, but in turn apparently deleted the campaign list that was up. So this is, you have to relaunch it. But that's what I'm saying. Like if you signed up before, that email sign up is gone. There's someone who was fired. We had a lot, like I said, we had a lot of turnover, a lot of problems with HR and the tech support here. And new sign up because I don't know why. I'm explaining why. That's what I'm saying. Like the last sign up got deleted by the intern who's since been fired. And you just have to, it's the same thing. There's not going to be like two things you're going to get alerted to because the other one is gone. But it's the same comic that we're launching, but it's going to be a relaunch. You'll see. It's putting the last bits on it, putting all the pages together. I don't know if I should launch it before the proof copies get here, or launch it and then wait for the proof copies. Probably be. I guess maybe if I order them and then get them, because it doesn't take too long to get your proof copies, so they could be like a mid-campaign, like little goose. I don't know. Oh, we'll figure it out. Anyways, this is you sign up and back to the campaign from the sign up sheet, and you get an exclusive Relaunch trading card. So Relaunch is, of course, the whole sort of universe that me and my business partner there, Everett Spence, working on for years. So we have a whole bunch of other characters and scenarios and projects that all come together. It'll be kind of under our Relaunch banner, but kind of like get it all off the ground and show people we know what we're doing and make comic books. Put our comic books up beside the best of them. We no shoddy fly by night. Back alley kind of deal. We're real deal comics. You don't like them. You don't like them. So anyways, that's what I got for now. Let me come back over here. What do you guys say? You guys are talking about a bunch of stuff. Who's Everett? Everett is like I said, he's my business partner. I would label him as like a co-editor, co-writer. That might be the best way to put it with a lot of the stuff I do. So, and he's like I said, he's also my if you ever hear me talk about my t-shirt guy, he is the infamous t-shirt guy. even thicker. Different than what Destruct? Yes. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like the thing you got there, the let us get like a little ash can there. I'll flip my camera background here real quick. Okay. Oh, I gotta turn it back. Hold on. I gotta turn it back on. Yeah, so that thing, the little ash can, is just kind of like a teaser. And some of it, like one thing I had thought about is like Ed's sister was apparently really upset by the comic I did here with the Piss Gore and Jug Rim, which was just, anyways. So that's what I'm saying. I think I might leave that out of like the actual version. So that'll make these things for you few flipper dippers out there. Make shoot up in value. You have the limited edition that'll never be reprinted. So that's what I'm saying. Like I don't want to. This is one of the things I thought about with it. I've got to discuss the stuff with Ed. And like I said, this was, and actually the guy who asked for this never even acknowledged it. They're like, "Hey, make this, draw Jim Rugg's statement in a Calvin and Hobbes style," and then I was like, "Here you go," and they're like, "I was like, that's Calvin and Hobbes. What the fuck do you want? Get the fuck out of here." So, anyways, I just doxed myself. Fantastic. No. I did dox myself. Oh shit! It's Post Office Box 33, Conneaut, Ohio 44030. You can get your own copies of, or no, you have to send your copies there. Send your comics there is what it is. All right, guys, I gotta stop. It's getting out of control. Gray's going. What are you doing? Figuring is bi-curious. Gray. Oh, this is not a. What's going on? The soft. Yeah. Sometimes that's what I'm saying. I've been going for a minute. This is all, you know. Oh, and I got to help out. That's the other thing. I'll post a link to it on my YouTube and all this stuff. But I'm supposed to go over and help out another buddy on their show tonight. But like a physical, I have to leave the premises. So, you know, trip outdoors is always, you know, going out in these streets. It gets wild. You guys know. So anyway, sign up for Let Us Get Relaunch. And what else can I say? Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And you know, we ain't no shorty fly by night kind of deal, you know. Come on. What should I play? I want to play like a different. I feel like I've always just been playing the same ones at the end. Beginning too. This is on. Hold on. Oh, hey, wait a second. Who's here? Hold on. Wait, what?
TG, here's the good Tom King, who I had to time out because the good Tom King here was like, can we just stop fighting and just enjoy creating? No, you're timed out. Anytime anybody says some faggot stuff like, you know, can we just stop fighting? I'm timing you out. No, we're fighting.
We're fighting. We just stop fighting, and can we just stop fighting, guys? With Fragga, leave Fragga alone, guys. Leave him alone. Leave all these people. Quit fighting. Leave Riley. Leave Eric alone. You know, don't go up to Eric. Don't tell him that this.
Yeah. YG, Clipper, and Goldie. What it is what it is, and that's what it's gonna be. I pissed on the porch, see it? Got a pistol in my pocket and a bitch up in my Ford. Prius, if you wanna be adored, it ain't hard to find your hoard, but got a lot of hate to absorb when you're like me, kids, and I need it, cause I eat it, so please never stop feeding. Venus, fly trap the ligand and make it disappear. I lack the mind that could contemplate a haunted place with more at stake than I have here. Show up with a knife and they won't like that. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe I didn't write that. Maybe I have multiple people in me and I've snapped. At the heart of this is you owe me an apology, Ripper. I ain't the hardest shipping shit on Kim Victorian to Ripper. With a door for the printer with pictures of people you stripped of. I skip the game and see the armors fall at the heart of the Ripper. I'm YGC, aka Mr. Sinister Clipper. If you don't say sorry soon, I'm throwing darts at your sister. If you don't say sorry soon, I'm throwing darts at your sister. Yeah.
Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straightening the curves, flattening the hills. Someday the mountain might get them, but the law never will. Making their way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. Just a good old boy, they wouldn't change if they could. Fighting the system like a true modern day Robin Hood.